Hello everyone, my name is Keith Glenna and welcome to my 7 Days to Die Insane Mode Let's Play. Alright, so it's a new season, which means there's a new game about to get started here, especially seeing how they just upgraded to Alpha 16 just a couple days ago, which means pretty much any other game is obsolete, so we have to start a new game. So we're going to go into new game. I gave it the creative name, like always, of Insane Mode A16, and I already set up all of the options. You can look through them here. I just put them all in just to make things go a little bit quicker. So on that note, let's get started. Alright guys, are you ready for this? Because I'm not quite sure if I am. Alright, looks like those are pretty much the same thing. So I have not really done a whole bunch in the new Alpha 16, so a lot of it might be a little bit new for me. From what I read in the release notes, that they did change up some of the big key features of this, so it might throw me off a little bit. But the one thing that stays the same in Insane Mode is collect as much resources as fast as possible. At least before noon, so that because around noon the first day is when zombies start populating, but depending on if you run around a lot. So if you go too far away from your original point, then zombies will show up a little bit earlier. Or if you go to a building or anything like that, there'll be sleeper zombies in there, which is a new thing that they added, which is those what look to be dead zombies that lay in the corner, but they're actually not dead anymore. They actually come alive and can kill you. I see a building way off in the distance right by water. That could be a perfect spot, but I am not ready to go into that house. Especially if there are sleeper zombies in there. That's going to make things a lot more challenging. The other thing that I noticed is you can see in the top right corner they changed the order of your first tutorial, and the first thing is bedroll, so I'll just get that out of the way, because that's kind of important to get through that, because they finally give you enough to be able to actually use something in your skill tree right away once you finish your entire tutorial series. And that brings me to my next point of, if we go into that, the whole way that you make like weapons and tools and stuff like that, the more you make, it doesn't increase the quality of your weapon anymore. It is now all in here, as you can see. For the weapons, everything starts at 25 quality and goes up in increments of 25 every time you upgrade one of these, and it's 3 points a piece, so it's not too expensive. But now you can't do massive crating and dumping a bunch of like weapons over the course of a night to increase your weapons and tools. I don't know if I like that or not. I haven't really dealt with it too much yet, but let's place this down, pick that up. But it might be actually nice. There's a boar over there, which pigs now attack you, which I found that out when I was kind of the only thing I really did was a regular mode and just kind of walked around for like a day or two, and found out that pigs do attack you now, which kind of sucks. But let's make this that. But they're still kind of weak, so it doesn't really affect you too much. I want to make a club, but I don't have enough wood. Oh, the other thing I love is this hotkeys now. So now I can go through and favorite things super quick, which make things much easier. There we go. It's kind of my basics for now. Go cut some trees down. Well, that's one key feature that they got rid of now is when you cut down trees and you mine rocks, like the actual boulders that you see, you don't get that extra payload at the end anymore. Because like once you cut a tree down, you get these like 2 to 4 per hit, like when you have this quality of a weapon, and then at the end you'd get like a bonus of like 100 or so things. But if you see that I get one more, nothing, which makes collecting wood much more tedious, and it's a lot more difficult to do this right at the beginning of the game. There's another boar, see? And with boars, they made animals a lot more scarce, so you're not gonna see 4 deer and a boar all in one little area anymore. Sometimes that would happen. So when you see them, it's actually important to try and get them, but I don't have anywhere to go with the meat once I get it, so I'm kind of scared on that point. So I'm hoping that that boar stays around. Actually, dump this. That. That. Let's see. Need a lot of those. Do really want to check that cabin out. That is a prime location. Make another. Can't. Need some stone. There's one on. But I'm gonna try and collect some resources as much as possible, and then come back when I'm ready to build my base. Alright, so I'm not really ready to make my base yet, but it's getting pretty close to noon and I'm still mining some stuff. So I really gotta start hurrying up here. Scrap that. Dump that there. But I did notice a bag over here, which I wanted to show on screen. What's in here? Not too bad. That'll be helpful later on, but not right now. And nothing there. Collect a couple of these goldenrod. They're really nice for when you can mix it with water, and it makes a lot of a difference with the amount of hydration that you get, and it helps with dysentery. And yeah, it's just a lot better than water. So where do I want to build my base? I'm thinking I want to build it down in this flat area down here, because it's close to the water over there by that house. I do like the flat area because it just makes my design a lot easier to build. Buy a lot of trees, a couple rocks. There's some rocks up there. This might be a pretty good location over here. Either way, I gotta hurry up, so we'll go right here. So we got some bird's nests. I think I see some clay over there. Yeah. So what I do is I build what I call a cross bridge. So I'll go up 4 and then go across here, go 3. Don't know where that middle is. I think that's the middle. Looks to be so. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4. Might have to go up one more. It looks like I'm on a little bit of a slope here. Alright. Build this up. Up, over. There we go. And connect in the middle. So that's about half of what I do here. But I'm running out of wood, so I'll show you from the side. So what I usually do is go up, over, there's the middle point, and then repeat on this side, over and back down, and then same this way, up, over, over, and then down. And then I put a bunch of spikes down in here, and the thought process of that is when you come up here, the zombies want to get to your location, and the only way that the closest they can do that is running under you, because they can't get up here because of over here. They'll try and climb up and then fall down, and with spikes in the middle they pretty much kill themselves. So what I'll do is kind of fill this in so it's a little bit easier to see. There we go. And I'm out of wood already. Jeez. Really got to start being careful. It's already 2 in the afternoon. This is about when they start to populate. Hopefully none just spawn next to me or close to me. Alright, should be enough to finish this part off. There we go. And I'm out again. I like leaving the center one open because that's kind of my blind spot if I leave it or if I fill it in, and it helps so that I can keep upgrading the spikes so that they don't get all destroyed while zombies are down there. So that's essentially my design for my base. This is what I've noticed as the best base for insane mode. If you guys have any better ideas, I'd like to know and I'd like to try them out. But for now, this has been working for me pretty good. And then you add on after a while. You add, like what I like to do is on one side I'll do a nice big platform and build a house in there so I have a roof when it rains and everything, and then in there I'll dig straight down, and then there'll be a cave system. So it's all enclosed on one side, but once hordes show up, then I run out here and sit in the middle and try and snipe them off, or let them kill themselves, or break a leg and then run down there. So I see the first one over there, pretty far away, but that one's not, or that one. Crap. I'm out of wood. Pretty much. I want to get at least one spike. Craft that. So I can only make one spike. Let's see if I can reach the ground. I hope I can. I cannot reach the ground. That's why you want to only go 4 up, but being on this hill kind of screws that up. Have time to run down there? I think I do. Right there. Looks good. So now that the zombies are out, what I like to do is when you crouch, you can see your status with the zombies. But then you run into this, you're trying to mine something, but you can't see the status anymore. So I like to just maybe every 2 hits move off to the side and see where I'm at. And then you can continue just holding down the button. Otherwise, if you stay up there, you just swing and miss, but this seems to work for me pretty good. The other thing that I like to do as well is, if I have enough of these, I'll go right up against it and go up 3. In that way that if zombies out of nowhere come sprinting over here, then they'll try and take out the platform, and it gives me a little bit of time to turn around and run. So now I can start mining from up here instead of at ground level where they can attack me right away. But in insane mode, it takes like 2 hits to take out a crate, so wood frame. So you have to be very quick about it. Looks like I'm all good. And run back up. There we go. As long as I can... There we go. As long as I can keep upgrading them from this height, then that should be pretty good. Slap that in there. Still got a little bit of time. How much wood do I got? 77. Maybe I can make one more side. Ooh, not with that guy coming over here. Look around, nothing. Her. I think I should be able to have enough. I don't really want to risk it. 1, 2, 3, 1. Come on. There we go. 2, 3, 4. Perfect. But now do I have enough to upgrade these? I do not know. 42 should have just enough. Might be easier. Going over here. Can I reach? Enough for that. Oh, come on. Get away. There we go. Perfect. Oh, crap. No. Shoot, shoot, shoot. God dang it. Need to put ramps on this. There we go. Yeah, screw you. Now if you can see, she'll try and get to my location, but she can't get up here, so she'll hopefully run around and get on that spike pretty soon here. Or not see me. There we go. And let's wait for her leg to break. Come on. There we go. As long as no other zombies are around, what I can do is hop down here, fix that up, pull this out, and beat her. What I'm actually going to do, while I still have a little bit of time, is slap one of these down just in case. Oh, come on. There we go. Let's make some more of those. Hopefully, no, I don't have any wood. Dang it. Alright. Good. Holy crap. Oh. Food. Sweet. Alright, now where was I? I was trying to get some wood until I was rudely interrupted by... Hopefully they don't come by me. Alright, so now this is really going to come in handy with the whole... I have to look off to the side of the tree because now I'm making noise right next to a zombie. There we go. And the first thing I'm going to do now, because I had so much trouble getting up here, is make a couple of these. There we go. Ooh. Wood 15. There goes my one. Cinnamon pine. Dang. I also like to plant trees really close by, so then you don't even have to leave your base to get them. Go. Go. And see how much easier this is. Let's do. Of course, you'd be good. Why not? Oh, probably close to that one. Dang it. We'll go over here. That's good enough for now. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trees. And the rest I can just go, just try and throw them anywhere. As long as it's close by, I really don't care. There. Now I need more wood because I'm going to be making a stone axe, and that pretty much gets rid of everything. See what I mean about this? I mean, I guess it does make it a little more realistic with the whole, you don't usually chop down a tree and get a bonus at the end of it, but I liked it. I don't want to spend half my game chopping trees down. That should be good for now. Finish off these two. There we go. Now let's go into our inventory and go on to the next next thing over here, which you can just type in plant fiber to start it. Make everything here. There we go. There we go. Alright, now I gotta be really careful. It's getting pretty close to dusk. And I really don't have much. I'll wait for the next thing to show up, which I think is wearing these. Where go. Now that it's nighttime, it might actually be nice to have these on. Make a wooden club. Scrap that. Craft. What's next on the list? Bow and arrow. So before I get rid of my bow, if there was ammo in there, all you gotta do is hold the reload button, and you just switch over to one that you don't have any ammo for, and then it'll get rid of everything in your bow, so you don't lose that one arrow, which in insane mode, one arrow means a lot. But see, now I don't have any arrows yet. I'm gonna scrap that, craft another one. Throw that there, and let's craft some arrows. Make 18. Alright, what's next? Start a base. Guess I can't really do that one. Got 29. Need craft 2. Actually, I might have, if I can get a couple more pieces of wood. Just go to this one. Go. Alright. What I'm gonna do is find the next one of these. So go 1, 2, 3, 4. There. I'll just start my next post. I'm down to 10. Back up here. Alright, so I think I'm sitting pretty good actually. So I gotta craft another wood frame. That is stupid. Alright. Gather 30 of 45 wood. Alright. Got one more to go. Campfire. Craft that. There, and guess I can put one down. It's really going to increase my heat map, but guess you kind of need one, don't you? Could throw it on that post. Can I reach it? I could. You said keep it away from me. Do I want to do that? As long as I can actually get in there. I can't. Whatever. If you have earned enough skill points, spend them by accessing your inventory, navigate skill menu, highlight. Alright. How many points did it give me? It gave me 5 points. Alright, so let's take a look at this. I think for right now, because weapon quality really isn't going to do much for me. Oh crap. Let it be 25 or 50. It's going to take just as long to kill one of these guys. So I think I might actually put it in my tools. Unless they added anything else in here. The other thing that would be nice to have it in, I would say, where is it? There's mining tools. I'm not even seeing it. Not athletics. I think, oh, right on the front page. So either the survivor or camel. So survivor makes it so you don't get hungry as fast and thirsty as fast. Probably survivor would be more important than camel because there's water source pretty close to me, but the food source is what I'm kind of scared about, especially now that they got rid of a lot of the animals that are around. But like I said, for now we are gonna go with tool smithing. So smith. And where is the buy? There we go. So now if I actually go in here, and I should be able to craft this and get 50. There we go. Can't see much. Alright, so I think this should wrap up this episode. It's nighttime, not too much I can do. I'm just gonna sit here and hope that no zombies show up, because I am not prepared at all. So yeah, so I think this will be it for this episode. If you like what you're seeing, please hit that like button. If you want to see more, please subscribe to my channel. Again, my name is Keith Glenna. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time.